Hey guys, M.V.K here, back again. Here to kind of finally give my thoughts on. It's kind of ironic because I'm wearing a shirt that is pretty much uh, Street Fighter. uh, I'm here to talk about the next installment of the people who brought us Street Fighter Assassin's Fist, Danny Azar and his team. I'm here to finally talk about, give my thoughts on the miniseries Street Fighter Resurrection, and hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys respond as well. If you haven't seen it, don't worry. If you haven't been able to see it, I'm not going to spoil too much for you. I won't spoil too much, but I'll tell you where you can find it. All right. So this is Street Fighter. This mini takes place after the events of Street Fighter Assassin's Fist. It's about 12 years after, so in between Assassin's Fist and now. So in between that is probably where we're supposed to get the World Warrior series, which the team have still said they're working on, but I will tell you that it kind of sucks because a lot of inside the series, you're hearing name drops and you're hearing people talk about Ryu and Ken as if, oh, Agent Chung Lee's talked about a lot about you too, and I'm just like, Guile, and it's just like, oh my god, like it makes you want to know what happened, in between this series. Now, yes, the series is only 4 episodes, and it's, in all respect, I think, if anything, it's only, add up all the episodes, I think it only runs about not even a half, I think over a half an hour. That was kind of probably one of the downsides of this. But another downside, before I get into my thoughts, is the fact that it's only on a app called the Go.com. A lot of people were like, how come it's not on Machinima like Assassin's Fist is? And it's kind of funny because Assassin's Fist has been removed from Machinima's library. It's kind of on here on YouTube. I'm just like, wow, why'd y'all do that? I guess now basically the only way you can get it now is you could buy the DVD or Blu-ray, which is fine. But that's probably the downside of it. There's another downside. It's like, it's just, that could have been, why did they do that? Why did they just have it on this app? And, I had to watch it from my phone for a while. And then I realized, I'm like, do I have to really watch it from my phone? And then I found out, not really. And if you look in the comment section below, you can go watch them there. On the app, but on your laptop, desktop, wherever. So let's talk about this show in between that. Besides, like I said, it gave kind of the negatives, and so. But let's talk about the overall show. Now, the cast is very small, but we do get a lot of familiar faces. Of course, in the Street Fighter lore and world. Of course, Ryu, Ken, Charlie Nash. We get one of the newest members into the Street Fighter world, Laura Matsuda, Sean Matsuda's sister from Street Fighter 5. And we also get DeCapri, who made her debut in Ultimate Street Fighter 4. She was another one of Bison's Killer Bees. And yes, I will tell you this much. Yes, Bison is in this, and the actor who plays and the guy who plays, I was like, oh, this dude is pretty big. I was like, whoa, he's pretty big. And but we only get to see Bison for a glimpse. I'll spoil that for you. Like I said, this series does pick up after the events of Street Fighter Assassin's Fist, and a lot has gone on. Ryu, it really shows Ryu is still trying to control really showing that Ryu is still trying to control, the Dark Hara, and through enlightenment, all this stuff that you're starting to wonder. It's like, okay, did he turn evil, Ryu, somewhere in between this? And Ken has his own school, the Masters Academy, and he's training his students as well. He has a star student. Her name is Amy, and I've recognized her. I think she's from Bat in the Sun, and she's like his star pupil. And then, of course, we see Laura comes in, and she is the actress who plays her. I think her name is Natasha Hopkins. I believe that's her name. She definitely looked the part. She looked the part. She had kind of Laura's mannerism down packed. Just even though Laura just came into the series, and as always, Mike Moe and Mr. Christian Howard just plays their roles very well. But pretty much the real star of this I'll say pretty much the real star of this is probably the actor who plays Charlie, who comes in and he is on a mission, and boy is he on a mission. He had very much like a Terminator-esque vibe to him. Do they do some of their signature moves? Of course, we see it. Of course. But sorry about that. But we do see them do some of their signature moves, and it becomes this one felt a little bit more like Street Fighter meets Jason Bourne meets James Bond in a sense, because kind of it's like Ryu and Ken are pulled back into this world because it's a situation that they kind of know, they're knowledgeable about, especially when Interpol comes after them, needs their help with certain things. Now, the actress who plays DiCaprio in this, she had her mannerism down too, and she talks about Cammy, and then it's just like, oh, you really get, that is probably the other biggest downside, is like, you're hearing all these name drops, and it's just like, oh man, like, what happened? Like, what happened in between before this? And that's kind of probably the biggest problem that I also have with this, is that all this name drops, everything that's going down. Ryu and Ken acknowledging Charlie as Guile's old mentor and things like that, and it's just like, oh, like, so y'all know Guile already, y'all know Chun-Li, y'all know Cammy. What happened? They know about Bison. It's just like, what happened? And that's probably the downside of this whole series. The fight choreography was good for what they were given and how much time they had. Was it better than what we saw in Assassin's Fist? No. I don't want to compare, but I kind of see myself, when I was watching this, I was seeing myself comparing the two, from Assassin's Fist to this, and I clearly at times could see that, this one with Assassin's Fist was a lot better, and but I'm not saying I hated it, guys. Just saying that I try not to compare, but this time it was a part of me just comparing it to, and like, yeah, okay, this could have been better. But like I said, it was great to see them reprise the role, especially seeing Mr. Howard and Mr. Moe reprise their roles. And I've got pretty much love for both actors who portrayed those characters. Ryu and Ken, of course, probably two of the biggest names in the Street Fighter lore. We all know those two. And to see them there, and to see them once again, yeah, Ken he was rocking more of his look that he has in Street Fighter V, but it worked, but you barely see them in their gi at times. The fights that we do see a fight between Ryu, Ken, and Charlie. We do see a fight between DiCaprio and Laura, which was pretty good. Um, and it ends pretty much the way the series ends. It ends on like s'more's coming, because that's when we see who at the end. And like I said, the actor who's playing him donned up, all looking like Bison. He was big. I mean, he was pretty big. I was like, wow, he's pretty big. And I was just like, that's the Bison I was looking for. He had everything down packed, and I just like how he sat on his throne and was just like, the trap has been set. And you see him, his hands start glowing, the psycho power going through his hands, and he crushes a chess piece. And them basically saying that they're going after who. For Charlie, Charlie's like, all right, let's do this. And of course, Ryu and Ken saying, we got some friends that could help. So once again, it's just like, oh. But all in all, this was good, nonetheless. It was good, but was it better than Assassin's Fist? No. I gotta be honest. I gotta keep it real with you guys. No. But the series has ended. When was the last episode aired? Like April. Like I said, I was having problems being able to watch it mobilely on my phone. So I was like, every time I try to watch it, it would go halfway, and then I cut off, and then finally I'm like, there's got to be a way to watch it so I can watch this. I want to support it. I want to watch it, and finally I did. So I kind of just went to on my laptop to watch it from there. And I was just like, okay, I can watch it here. So I watched the first four episodes here on my laptop from go.com, and it was enjoyable. But like I said, if you look at the comment, if you're still trying to figure out to watch it, go to the comment section below. You can watch it from there. I'll leave the link there for you guys. But other than that, guys, that was my thought, my review, if you want to call it, on a Street Fighter Assassin's Fist. I'm looking forward to more from everybody behind this. We gotta get that World Warrior series out, because this series just made you want that more. That's another problem. This series made you want that series more, because all the stuff that they were talking about in between in this series. But other than that, guys, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys, as always. To all my fellow Street Fighter fans, I'm out. Take care.